Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Friday, almost spring-like. And that means there are new exciting things happening in Denver. One of them is a great new restaurant with a rather unusual name. We'll have to start by asking them about that, called Boychik, with the owners, Charlie and Chase. I know it's Charlie Trop. I forgot what your last name is, Chase, or never got it.
Devitt.
Oh, never saw it. That's okay. In the meantime, one's a chef, one's a friend of the house, and you all won't have to guess what you talk to. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great today. Doing great.
So Boychik is what, 2 weeks old? 3?
I think we're on our third week about it. The days fly by when you're opening a restaurant, right? So it's been a little bit of a blur, but yeah, I think 3 weeks strong.
Okay, start with where you are and how you got your name.
We are located at the Stanley Marketplace on the south side of the building in a full service restaurant location. And the name Boychik, our restaurant's about family, and Boychik is Yiddish. My
Yeah.
Nana.
Okay, that's how I know.
Yeah. My Nana spoke Yiddish in her home growing up, and as growing up with her around, she would say, "I love you, Boychik." Boychik is like what you would call your favorite grandson. It's like a term of endearment. So Chase and I are both Boychiks, and
My grandma called me Boychik as well.
yeah, so she was around a lot in my life and his life, and when we were looking at the concept, we felt like it worked really well.
Okay, well, that's how I related. But I
Yeah.
thought maybe there's a secret meaning that I'm
No.
unaware of.
No,
Okay.
I guess it's secret enough if you don't know Yiddish, right? So like, yeah,
Yeah, but that's a word, you know.
yeah.
Okay. Tell us about, there are a lot of people on this thing that may not know about you. Give us a little background of the two of you and what you do.
Chase.
Charles and I actually met at Jewish summer camp in 5th grade. We were 11 years old.
Wow.
We've been friends for 30 years now.
30 years. It turned out we met at camp, and then it turned out we lived in neighboring towns back in Minneapolis. So it would be like Lakewood to Wheat Ridge, basically, but in Minneapolis. And we got home from camp and continued being friends, and yeah, 30 years now of friendship. So it's been.
Both of us worked in restaurant industries pretty much our entire lives, and we've been talking about opening a restaurant together for 20 years, and we finally did it.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you decided in 5th grade.
No, probably not quite that early, but I don't know. I was doing a corporate job when I was about 25. I went to business school, and I left that and moved to Colorado. Chase was living out here at the time, and I kind of followed him out here, and we lived in the mountains for 3 or 4 years in the Vero Valley. Chase was the chef at the Park Hyatt, and I went back to work as a server and decided to make restaurants my career at that time. So we're up there, and then I went to Oak at 14th in Boulder as the general manager about 10 or 11 years ago now, and then Chase came and joined me at Oak at 14th as a sous chef. And that was really the first time we had worked together, I think, at a restaurant for Steve Rezakowski and Brian Dayton. And from there, that really was the foundation and kind of the springboard for the later part of our career now.
And Oak at 14th is certainly a very high-end, wonderful restaurant. And then Chase, I think I first met you again at Brider.
Yeah, so I'm still the managing partner at Brider. I still work closely with Steve and Brian. They own Brider as well. And then we started Boychik originally at the Avanti Food Hall in Boulder as kind of a side project, and it's grown into this full service restaurant now in Aurora.
It's really great, but tell everybody the concept, what it is. Boychik does not tell me what it is, so tell me about it.
Yeah, so Boychik, we're calling it a Mediterranean kitchen. We're really focusing on food from all over that region. We're doing some Israeli food, some Palestinian food, some Egyptian food, some Spanish food. Kind of if it touches the Mediterranean, we're gonna touch on those flavors. We focus on our staple is hummus, and we also have shawarma, lamb gyros, and falafels.
And dips and spreads, when you visit that region, from like Chase said, everywhere from Spain wrapping around the Mediterranean to North Africa, a lot of things on the table at the same time, a lot of dips and a lot of bread and I think we tried to take some of the traditional dishes we saw over there, and Chase's background is more fine dining, so we tried to make them our own. So kind of take them and envision them in a way that we think is great. And it's food we love to eat. And I think that's where, really for us, it started with is I love eating the food, and it gets me excited, and we're pretty passionate about what we're doing here. And, and then combining it with great beverage. My career was spent mostly on the beverage side as a GM and doing wine lists and cocktail programs. So we want a really approachable beverage program, something where you can come in and get something that matches both the food and what you like as well.
Well, your wine list was incredible and lots of fun. And the food, I mean, we ended up with, I think, 6 hummus and dips things.
Yeah.
all of which were wonderful. And when I was there, it was I'm sure they're not watching, very picky people, but they adored it. And the regular hummus was fabulous. One thing I found really interesting, along with all the ones we know about, was your sweet potato dip. I thought that was divine, and I haven't seen that anyplace.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to do something seasonally as well. So we do, sweet potatoes in the winter. We'll probably turn that into maybe a carrot dish this summer. We're trying to, work with the seasons.
Don't take away my sweet potatoes.
No, well, you know what? We'll leave it on for you. We'll be careful about that, Gabby. We'll make sure.
And I didn't get, there was another sweet potato dish.
There's a grilled sweet potato that's actually one of the standouts on one of our vegetable dishes.
That's what I wanted to come back. Well, for a lot more. And you do the wraps, you do plates. I mean, the food is delicious, flavored very well, and affordable. So
yeah, that was important to us. We noticed in the market, we felt, we love to dine out too, and we felt like in Colorado, sometimes we do the upper end really well at the fine dining, and then, food trucks and more of that lower end. But that middle price point was really important to us, to be somewhere you can go multiple times a week,
right,
and come back 3 or 4 times. I mean, we've already had guests who are here for Monday lunch and Wednesday dinner, and then to go food home on Friday nights with their family. We think that's really important. Everything. Go to the grocery store, you go anywhere you go right now, everything's going up in price, right? And, I think we're all feeling it, right? And so we think if you want to come in and get, a glass of wine or a pomegranate spritz and a wrap and spend $22 or $23, we want you here. If you want to come in and have a big, long celebration meal and have multiple courses, we think you can do that here too. We think you can do a little bit of everything here at Boychik, for sure.
And it is all sit down, which the decor is great.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Thank you.
Too.
I think we have to credit our wives for, I think Emily and Melissa should probably get the credit for how the restaurant looks. They're not here on the call.
Hey, girl chick, you did very well.
Yeah, you know what? This tile, like all the touches, honestly. Chase and I would sit in the design meetings and kind of look at each other and kind of like, ladies, what do you think on this? So I think we should definitely mention both of our wives. Melissa, his wife, comes from a restaurant background. Mine comes from a brand marketing background, but both of them have had a huge influence on this restaurant, its success, and you know what we're doing here. We definitely need to make sure they're getting a ton of credit for what's happening.
Well, and I also found lots of children, if you're there on the early side,
Yeah,
because it is Stanley Marketplace, but there are still lots of dishes.
yeah. I mean, we think kids. We have a we call it the littles menu. We have a menu for kids, and most of the kids just eat off the regular menu. You know, our kids menu is just our dishes smaller. Chase has a child. I'm looking to have children, and we love children. I mean, it's about family, right? That's like kind of going back to the name. We want parents to feel comfortable coming in here at 5:15 and getting that quick dinner before their kids kind of go crazy, right? And you know, and then we want, you know, a date night couple to come in at 7:15 afterwards and have their date night. You know, I think you can do both. I think a restaurant can be family friendly and also be you know, a place to go celebrate and do that other things, right?
Well, I was there at 5 something without children, and it was terrific too. But
Awesome.
it's wonderful gourmet food in a casual setting that you can go to
Yeah.
often. And I assume your patio.
Yeah, we're very excited about the patio. I mean, I think that was one of the things that really attracted us to the location and the space. You know, we both have dogs. We both like to be outside. I love to garden, so
Please don't bring your dogs.
yeah.
They're not going to let them in.
I love to garden, so we really envision kind of like a garden patio, like like this lot of plants and ferns, tall grass out there, really making it a special place, I think.
And I think Boychik is totally unique as to anything else out there.
Yeah, thank you.
At Stanley Marketplace, I mean.
Yeah, we think so too. I think Chase has done a great job.
One of our goals was to be a place where people could get a healthy lunch, you know, a salad, chicken on top, and then also kind of have an elevated dinner if they wanted to as well. But also, a lot of our food was built to be able to take home. It's made to travel well as well.
The menu looks like that, and for people who are health conscious,
exactly,
there are lots of options.
We're believers in the Mediterranean diet.
Yeah,
I'm believers in a great restaurant. You've got one.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell us, have we missed it? You do have desserts, and you have lots of things I assume you want shared. It's that kind of a place.
Yeah, the whole menu is built for sharing. You know, guests can order how they want, but we definitely encourage them to get a bunch of things to share for the table.
Yeah,
sure, well, it's more fun.
And you got, yeah, like, I don't think we should definitely need to talk about the desserts. You know, I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, and you know, who doesn't want to finish the meal with, you know, chocolate cake or tahini ice cream, you know? So that's been a fun part of the meal. And then maybe a dessert beverage. I don't know if you want, you know, an Amaro, espresso martini with some ice cream in it to finish. You know, I think that's fun. So
Oh, of course it is. So how are you open every day?
yeah, 7 days a week, 11 to 9.
Do you take time out in the middle, or can you come anytime?
No, straight through. We have a great happy hour.
Tell me about that. I don't know.
Yeah, 3 to 5, Monday through Friday. We have $7 glasses of wine. We have little mini sliders and other food at a very reasonable price. You know, we thought this area needed a happy hour spot. When we were building the restaurant and going through construction, we would, you know, finish up and look to go somewhere, and it didn't really feel like there was a strong happy hour out here.
Wouldn't be happy, huh?
Yeah, we and after a day talking to construction guys, you definitely need to go get happy for sure.
I agree. So it's every day.
Monday through Friday, there's a happy hour, 3 to 5.
Yeah, but every day you're open.
Every day.
Sunday, Saturday, same hours?
Yeah, for sure. We kind of, sometimes, you want to go to your favorite restaurant and then you look online and they're closed on Tuesday, or,
Tell me.
they're like closed on some random day. So we
They're always
want,
closed the day you have to go out.
yeah, that's literally what we think too. So we were like, we're going to be open every day. We're going to always be here for you.
Good. And you take reservations?
Yep, we take reservations on Resi. You can find that through our website or through our Google page. And
Okay.
then we also do walk-ins. We have our whole bar available for walk-ins, and we always have a few tables on the floor for walk-ins. And we do the reservations in a way that we always we want you to be able to walk in too. We want you to feel comfortable walking in.
Okay. Let's give the hours, the days, the phone number. We might do Stanley Marketplace if you want to give the address, so people know all the details.
Yeah, we're at the Stanley Marketplace, 2501 Dallas Street on the south side of the building. Our phone number is 303-997-8402. And yeah, 7 days a week, 11 to 9. We want you in to have dinner. We want you in to have a drink. We want you in to do to-go food. You can order to-go food online through our Toast website, or you can give us a call on the phone.
Okay, spell Boychik.
Boychik, Boychik.
Oh, I thought it had a C in it. Ha, good. Good, good, good. Well, to everybody who is watching today, it's brand new, it's fabulous. Please like and subscribe to the Gabb. It's Gabb. Then Gabby Gourmet follows that on YouTube. Plain Gabby Gourmet or Instagram, Facebook. This will be on all of it. And you guys are great. It is just what I wish you were next door to me, but I can drive that far.
Well,
Just-
we would look forward to having you back. We really
hi.
appreciate the opportunity to talk to you and all of the people who follow you, Gabby. Really, thank you so much.
And thank you. And I'll for sure be back during restaurant week because you are not doing it this year. And
Yeah, not this year.
well, it's okay with me. I tend to go to places.
Maybe never.
Yeah, we think our food is already correctly priced.
Well, and that's it. I mean, I can get what I want.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And if I don't want dessert and I want 2 salads, I can have whatever it is. And that to me is not restaurant. And to the
Perfect.
wives, you did a great job on the decorating and whatever you're telling them. And Boychiks, you are great. Thank you for spending some time with me.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, Gabby.
Great weekend, everybody. Be well. Much love. Thank you.
Bye.